What up? It is Bones, and in this video, we're gonna take a look at my newest figure from the McFarlane DC Multiverse. Now, I've actually seen a lot of people doing videos on this figure, and I have been chomping at the bit to get him out of the box and check him out. I pretty much watch a lot of guys here on YouTube doing videos. Basically, D Hunter's reviews. He's an awesome one. My boy Doug Tervahan. He also does a lot of DC Multiverse. There's not that many of us that do mostly Batman and DC stuff, but we are out there. So shout out to those guys. Check out their reviews. But anyways, the task at hand is we're going to take a closer look at McFarlane's DC Multiverse Dawnbreaker from the Negative Earth 32. Like I said, watching the videos and stuff, I really wanted to actually open this guy up and get him in my hands, and he did not disappoint. The really cool part is that in the comics, he's not really that like muscular. Like he's more like a lean physique, and that's pretty much what they represented here in the figure. He does come with some stuff like I finally get to show off one of these clear flight stands that McFarlane puts in the packaging with some of the figures. Usually it's just your basic black stand, but this time it is one of these clear flight stands, which you could use it just as a regular clear stand, or you could add the post and make it a flight stand. And actually it works pretty good for displaying your figures. That's pretty nice. He also comes with his requisite data file card. Pretty much the box and the card have the same picture from the comics. I think this is an actual cover of the comic called Dawnbreaker. Pretty cool. On the back you get some information about the character. They changed the stock on these cards. On the first run they were like really thick, and now they're just like a regular playing card. But still pretty cool. I have a whole stack of them. One day I'll figure out what to do with them. Pretty cool. He also comes with this awesome Green Lantern construct that's made up of bats and like some tentacles. I actually didn't know at first what the tentacles had to do with anything, but if you look in the comics, he does use this like construct of tentacles to like grab people and stuff, so it's pretty awesome. The accessory itself is actually pretty stiff. It's not like soft plastic, it's actually kind of hard, so you can't bend it as much as you would like, but it is used to go on his ring hand to display and stuff, which alright, it's pretty awesome. Pretty cool translucent green plastic. Figure out some stuff to use this guy in pictures and stuff would be pretty cool. And then we finally get to the whole reason for this video, and that is Dawnbreaker himself. I pretty much knew this by just watching some of the reviews and stuff and seeing the pictures. This guy is like really, really well sculpted. I mean, starting off with just the head. He has like some like tubes and stuff that go from his ears into his back, and as you move down, He has like some more tubes like where his neck is, down into the chest plate, which is pretty nice. The green color really pops here. You can see the bat symbol under it. And the way McFarlane's trying to do his torsos is really cool. Like you do get uh, a lot of articulation and twist, but at the same time, it doesn't break up the sculpt. Which that's one thing I want to say is that to me these figures aren't really like, because as you know these are adult collectibles, so these figures aren't really made to like be like whipping the legs around and to me they're more like works of art. So once you get them posed the way you want, you just put them on the shelf, and you can take pictures with them and stuff. But I mean, they're not really made for kids, because kids will tear this up uh, pretty quickly. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful sculpt. You move down, he has more tubes and stuff around his waist. When you go to the arms, like I said, they're a little bit more slender, but you still get that McFarlane butterfly shoulder joint. And then of course, he has double jointed elbows. Some nice detail on the gauntlets, and then of course those ball joints that McFarlane likes to use. They're getting better at hiding them, but I'm still not a big fan of them. But sometimes it's not as bad as some other times. Like sometimes they're not noticeable, and then sometimes they're really noticeable. But it is what it is. As you move down to his legs, he does have double jointed knees. Pretty cool details, texturing on the whole suit, like where the black is. You got different like braille texturing and lines. Moving down to his boots, some more stylized lining. You get down to the ankle, and here's where I'm talking about how they hide the ball joint on the ankle a little bit better, where it's not as noticeable, but it's still there, but it's just not as prominent as they used to be in the older figures. But he does have ankle articulation. If you turn the ball a certain way, you get ankle rocker, and then of course he has toe articulation. Under the boots doesn't really have so much tread, but if you go up through the back, some more detailing, awesome. You get to like a gray belt up to the back, and in the back is like where the most like this is like sculpting that people aren't really gonna see. But if you look at his back, he has a bunch of detail, like lines and circuits. Like, it looks like circuit boards and stuff. Like it's just awesome sculpting. Really, really happy with this figure now that I have him in hand. One thing I do want to say is I heard a couple people talk about how the ring is molded on his right hand, but it's not. It's the same color as the glove, so you can't really see it. You can't distinguish it from the glove. But that was really simple. I already went ahead and fixed it. And first I added a coat of white gloss and I let it dry. And then I actually have some green, like neon green, glow in the dark paint, and that's what I used on him. And I actually put some on his belt and on his chest lantern symbol and on the ring. And you can't see it. It looks the same, like the paint matched perfectly. But actually, if I put this in front of a light and charge them, it actually does glow in the dark. I probably won't be able to show that, but I got it to where the ring actually does glow in the dark after you charge it with some light. So that's pretty awesome. He's gonna go up there on the shelf with his other Dark Knight Metal friends. But I'm really happy to get this guy open. Now I only have one figure left in the 4 that were from this wave, which was Murder Machine, Grim Knight, and now I've done Dawnbreaker. I should have done Devastator, but I will be doing him more than likely pretty soon, because I do have him to where I could open him up. But I'm really happy with this guy. Awesome figure from McFarlane. I'll send you guys out with a look at my shelf of what I have so far and maybe a couple of shots of this guy. But I'm really happy with this guy. I mean, for me, he's like the underdog standout of this wave. Like, people don't talk about him a lot, but he's awesome. He's really a really beautiful sculpt, and I'm really happy to finally get him open. So, anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.